Good morning everyone and welcome to today's video. So today's video is a little different. Today I want to kind of talk about some things that have been being talked about in the Cricut community for some crafting things. Some information that was released by Cricut a little bit ago and then retracted a couple days later, then changed a couple days later. So what is this about? Well, it's regarding the uploads in your Cricut machine. So let's get started because there's some news to cover. Let's start by talking about the original announcement, which has caused all of these other announcements. So the original announcement, which was released earlier in March, stated that Cricut was going to a kind of semi-paid model. Up until now, Cricut Design Space, the platform, has been free. You could upload whatever you wanted, and unless you were using a Cricut cartridge item that you didn't already have, or if you were buying access, it was free. Fantastic. Love free. Free is my middle name. Actually, it's Bessie, but move on. Their announcement stated that unless you were a Cricut Access member and paid $9.99 a month, which I already am, but beside the point, it was going to be 20 uploads per month. I didn't actually see the announcement until they put out the first retraction of this announcement. So I actually had to go back and read and go, what are they talking about? Well, that's dumb. Their whole model has been that with Design Space, you could make your own files, upload them, whatever. I don't know. Maybe Cricut wasn't making enough money. How? I don't know. Because let me tell you, it wasn't, it's not like it wasn't making the money. I'm sorry, I couldn't get a Cricut Maker October, November, December, or January. It took Sam until the beginning of February to actually be able to physically order one. They're making money on the machines. Let's just say it there. Plus, now they have some other little Cricut mug press thing. Yeah, totally different video, but still, they're making money. So, they put this out apparently on the Cricut Facebook page. And maybe an email that I apparently deleted. May need to start reading my Cricut emails a little bit closer. But they put it out to the public and the outrage was instantaneous. And so, a few days later, they backtracked and changed the policy. And that happened on March 16th. That they said that they were listening to the feedback and they wanted to thank the Cricut community for their feedback. Well, probably what it was is they were probably about to start throwing Cricuts at the Cricut company. Just saying. So the original, and this is from Cricut.com's Facebook or actual website, and it says directly, one of our core values is community. We're listening and we took your feedback to heart. Well, I sure hope so. The foundation of our Cricut community is one of integrity, respect, and trust. It is clear that in this instance, we did not understand the full impact of our recent decision on our current members and their machines. We apologize. Alright, so let's just talk about that for a second. You didn't understand the full impact of your recent decision. Baloney face. You knew exactly what you were doing. What you were doing was going, we're losing money because people are able to upload their own designs and we're not making as much money on designs or on Cricut Access or whatever. We're not making enough money. So we're going to put a stop to this. We're going to limit you unless you're paying us $10 a month and then you can have unlimited access. Alright, so it continues on. It says, here's how we will move forward. We will continue to allow an unlimited number of personal image and pattern uploads for members with a Cricut account registered and activated with a cutting machine before December 31st, 2021. So, in essence, they're saying, if you want unlimited uploads, you're going to buy and register your machine before New Year's Eve this year. Okay, this will continue for the lifetime of your use of these machines. Well, fantastic. So what if I decide and you come out with a brand new machine and I'm going to upgrade? Does that mean that my account, because it was activated before December 31st, does that mean I'm still going to have unlimited uploads? Or is it going to be forced to this $10 a month subscription because I decided to invest in your new machine? Let's continue reading. This involves machine resales or transfers. While we welcome new members to the Cricut community, whether they purchase a new or pre-owned machine. If a machine is resold or transferred to a new user, the new user must set up their own Cricut account. Okay, makes sense. Now, for me, if, like, say my mom had a Cricut, wanted to, bought a new machine, I probably would just end up letting her, use mine because she's, for whatever reason, she bought one. I have no idea. Because typically she just has me make her stuff. So, So, here's the caveat. As long as the new user creates their account and connects their machine to their account by, here's another, December 31st, 2021, we will grant the benefit of an unlimited number of uploads to the new user for the lifetime of their use of the machine. Okay, well, that's all fine and dandy. That's great, but what if the machine dies within a couple months? Machines sometimes wear out, that's why they have new ones. Okay. Schools and education maker spaces, because some teachers actually own Cricuts. I, in fact, sold my Cricut Explore Air 1 to a fellow teacher because I got upgraded. Okay, it says, we understand that teachers, schools, and other education maker spaces have different needs for ongoing user account creation. While we don't have anything to share right now, and nothing will change before December 31st, 2021, so there's this big date running through here. December 31st, 2021 has been prevalent through this article. So my guess is that when this article came out, they had something in mind for January 1st, 2022. We are looking at ways to address these ongoing needs and their relation to image uploads. Okay. End of the article from the 16th states. We will continue to explore affordable ways for our future users who register machines after December 31st, 2021 to allow an unlimited number of personal image and pattern uploads. Again, we've got this December 31st, 2021 date. I'm betting they were looking at something for January 1st, 2022. And here at the end it says, of course, paid Cricut Access subscribers will continue to enjoy an unlimited number of uploads along with the other subscriber benefits. We will also continue to invest in our content, software, and value for all of our members. Ashish Arora, who is the Cricut CEO. Okay, so that brings us to the here and now. So, I am filming this on the 18th at 2:22 p.m. and this came out 20 minutes ago. It says, on Friday, March 12th, so that was the original article date, March 12th. We have a date. I couldn't find it on their Facebook because they removed it. On Friday, March 12th, we announced an intention to limit the number of personal images and patterns that members can upload to Design Space without a Cricut Access subscription. Okay, that was the big initial blow up that we talked about at the beginning of the video. We updated this plan on March 16th. That is what we just finished reading and kind of breaking down and going over. And shared that we intended to study the matter further. Okay, my team, this is coming again from Ashish Arora, and I know I'm butchering the name. I really do apologize to him for that. My team has spent the week listening, learning, and taking in a lot of feedback. Oh, I'm sure you have. Not every decision we make is perfect, but we take every opportunity to learn and get better. AKA, we got caught in a pinch for more cash. Yikes. Okay, so here's the big deal. We've made the decision to reverse our previously shared plans. Right now, every member can upload an unlimited number of images and patterns to Design Space for free. And we have no intention to change this policy. This is true, and this is now in bold, whether you're a current member or thinking about joining the Cricut community before or after December 31st, 2021. So, big deal right here. So, my guess is whatever plans they had that were going to start January 1st, 2022, they were going to be scrapped. And I will read some of the comments to this article because people are still mad. And I don't blame them for that. Let's continue reading. We care deeply about every single member of our community, and it's your creativity that keeps us motivated, excited, and passionate every day about what we're building here at Cricut. We thank you for your candor and your commitment to our company and community. We appreciate you. And I will link to the Cricut on the Cricut website to these articles so you can go and read them for yourselves. So that's all well and good. But here's the deal. In a time where people are still without a job, some people are still, one, they're depending on their stimulus checks, or two, they're still waiting on stimulus checks. Personally, in my life, as of this video, Sam and I have already received our third stimulus check, but my best friend hasn't. And, she needs that for taking care of extra bills and things. So I want to just go through and read a few of the comments. Some of them are, they're like, well, it didn't really matter to me, type of thing. I've got people here's one. It says, I guess that's good, but I still won't be buying another Cricut when it's time for a new machine in the future. You're clearly more worried about your shareholder money than you are about being loyal and helpful to your customers. So, and that was said by Jessica C. And I will put it right here with, of course, her name blocked out. I get that comment. I understand where she's coming from. Obviously, she's someone that designs her own or uploads her own. She doesn't really use what's in the Cricut library. And that's should be our choice. Because that's what was sold to us when Cricut Design Space first came out. Is that it was going to be this, you could upload whatever you wanted, you could make your own designs. They encouraged it. Not quite sure what's happened in the past, year or so. Well, I know what happened. We've had it happen. And a different type of it than it could be. And it's not the one with the balloon, and it's not a girl it. It's it, as in... You should see the comments to this one. And if you want to read some of the comments, you can definitely go to Facebook and go to Cricut to their page and read the comments. There's people on all three parts of the fence. You've got people who, sorry, itchy nose. You've got three sides of the fence. And I know typically there's only two sides, but this fence is a triangle. You've got people who are still mad. You've got people who are happy that they made the decision. And you've got the third set of people who are just indifferent. And those people who are indifferent are those who already had Cricut access and it really wasn't going to affect them. So, and you've got people who, there's a fourth side of it now. I am so sorry. All of a sudden, I feel like Mr. Brown in Bedknobs and Broomsticks, my nose itches, so I feel like I'm turning into a bunny. Uh-oh. Just kidding. Oh, that was fun. So you've got four sides. You've got a square. You've got the people who are still mad, the people who are happy that they made the decision. You've got people who already had access and really didn't care, and you've got the teacher, the educational aspect of it now. And so, and then you've got people in the, kind of who are sitting in the center of this square, who are just going, wait, what did I miss? Because, not gonna lie, those would have been some funny comments to read on that first one. Not gonna lie. Kind of, like I said in the beginning, I might need to start reading my emails a little closer from Cricut. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to start reading my emails a little closer from Cricut. So, What does that mean for me as a Cricut user? What does that mean for you if you're a Cricut user or you're thinking about investing in a Cricut? Personally, I still think it's a good idea to buy a Cricut. What this shows me is that they are listening and they have no intention of limiting what you can upload, which I do appreciate because I make my own. I've spent hours on YouTube. I've spent hours in what a program called Inkscape, learning how to make my own files. I've made some files for some friends. I've bought files off of Etsy. Sometimes Cricut just doesn't have what I'm looking for. They don't have every cartoon. They don't have every theme park. They don't have anything and everything as an option to buy. And even if they did, sometimes I can find the same thing or maybe a little different, something that I may like better for a little cheaper on Etsy. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I've bought stuff on Etsy. I'll raise my hand and say, yep, I'm an Etsy buyer. I have some people that I love buying their files because they're amazing. I will say that sometimes my files from Cricut don't look that good when I'm done with them. But I can buy files from Etsy and they look beautiful when I'm done. Sometimes that's the way it goes. And sometimes it's vice versa. Not every file I'm going to buy from Etsy is going to be perfect. Sometimes I've had to drop it into Inkscape and do some medical work on it because it looked pretty bad. But that's how life works. So I want to know your thoughts. Are you a Cricut or Silhouette if you have a cutting machine? Because I know if you're a Silhouette user, you were probably sitting up here with the popcorn going, oh, what's going to happen next? I want to know. Or you could have been going, I feel really bad for them. Here, buy a Silhouette. They're awesome. I have friends who have a Silhouette and a Cricut, and they use them for different reasons. I personally thought Cricut software was a little too complicated. But, sometimes I have a very limited patience concept. Yeah. So, anyway. Down in the comments, are you a Cricut or Silhouette user? For number 1. Number 2, if you are a Cricut user, what do you think of these 3 announcements? So the first announcement came in on the 12th, which was, as of this video, last Friday. Then 4 days later, on the 16th, we get announcement number 2. 2 days later, we get announcement number 3. So do we get another announcement on Saturday? Or do we get another announcement tomorrow? Who knows? But what do you think about these announcements? Did you know about the initial announcement on the 12th? If so, what did you think about it? Tell me all your thoughts and feelings in the comments below, because this affects what I do. This affects, how I craft. You can see behind me, past my box of giveaway stuff, my paper and all my cuts that are in these drawers here, and all the other my maker and everything else. It affects my crafting. It 100% does. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I'd love to read them. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.